Hey guys, I'm the Unknown Shadow and welcome to the Hunger Games. We're gonna make our own Hunger Games in this video and we're just gonna pick some random guys out of like movies and TV shows, just popular figures. And so we're not gonna put any photos in because I don't have the photos and that's just gonna take a lot longer than it needs to. So we're just gonna put their names in. Okay, and as far as I'm aware, I need to put their names in twice. So so I need to put like the same name in this box as in this box. Okay, so team 1. What are we gonna put in team 1? Let's think. Should we go for? Okay. Team number 1. We're gonna start off with Harry Potter. Draco Malfoy. Hold on, if I click, there's a button down here that says make nicknames the same as names. Does that change anything? Yes. Okay, that's cool. Team 2. Team 2. What are we gonna do for team 2? Team 2. What should we do? This is actually quite good. Yes. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. And Shaggy. Team 3. We're gonna go for Scott Pilgrim and Ramona Flowers. Team 4, we're just gonna put the Doctor and well, you know what? Let's go for the best one, Amy Pond. Team 5. Oh yes, Timon and Pumbaa. This is gonna be a meerkat running around killing people. Oh my god, that's actually brilliant. Let's go for team. What team are we on? District 6. District 6. Let's go for what should we go for? Shall we just go for Batman and Robin? Just for the sake? Yeah, Batman and Robin. Then for team 7 we can go for what should we go? Who should we go for? Yes, Sam Winchester and Dean Winchester. Then team 8 we'll go for you know what, let's just go for let's go for Deadpool and Green Lantern. Don't know why they look familiar, but it's just happened. Let's see what have we got? that we can do. Oh, yes, Greg Heffley. And I know it's Rowley, but is it Rowley Jefferson? I don't know if it's Rowley. I'm just gonna put Rowley Jefferson. I think that's the last name. I'm gonna quickly check that one. Give me a second. We're doing our fact checking. It's always good to learn facts before you start a fight to the death. Hold on. Diary with a wimpy kid. It's a journal, not a diary. Hold on, where's Rowley's? Let's chart that. No. Where is it? Okay, Rowley. Okay, where's Rowley's? Okay, I can tell. I know it's definitely Rowley. Where's Rowley's? I don't want Chirag Gupta. Ronnie McCoy. I'm literally just going through. Oh, the cheese touch. Don't touch. Oh, the cheese touch. I completely forgot about the cheese touch. Should I go for Roderick instead of Rowley? Because I'm pretty sure Roderick's last name is going to be Heffley as well, right? You know what? We're just going to keep it as Jefferson. I don't care. I don't care. We're keeping it as Jefferson. Who's next? District 10. District 10. Let's go for Dominic Toretto. Toretto and Brian O apostrophe Brian O'Connor. Let's go for Ducky, Dr. Palmer. If you've watched NCIS, you know exactly who I'm talking about. And 12 final team. What we're gonna have for the final team. Who's good? Yeah. Yeah, why not? Legolas and Gimli and Gimli, right? Gimli. That's the. I'm thinking of the right. Yeah, Gimli. Gimli's the dwarf. Make nicknames the same as names. So we've got, in Team 1, we've got Harry Potter and Draco Malfoy. Team 2, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. Team 3, Scott Pilgrim and Ramona Flowers. Team 4, the Doctor and Amy Pond. Team 5, Timon and Pumbaa. Team 6, Batman and Robin. Team 7, Sam and Dean Winchester. District 8 is Deadpool and Green Lantern. 9 is Greg Heffley and Rowley Jefferson. 10 is Dominic Toretto and Brian O'Connor. 11 is Duck and Dr. Palmer from NCIS. And 12 is Legolas and Gimli from Lord of the Rings. Submit. Now, there's no images, but that is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm happy with that. Let's proceed. Okay, oh god. Okay. As the tributes start standing in front of the horn sounds, Deadpool runs away from the cornucopia. The Doctor runs into the cornucopia and hides. Batman runs away from the cornucopia. Robin takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Scott Pilgrim clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Dean Winchester runs away from the cornucopia. Rowley Jefferson runs away from the cornucopia. Gimli runs away from a cornucopia. Sam Winchester finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Dr. Palmer finds a canteen full of water. Greg Heffley runs away from the cornucopia. Green Lantern grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Dominic Toretto stays at the cornucopia for resources. Draco Malfoy runs into the cornucopia and hides. Ducky rips a mace out of Harry Potter's hands. Timon runs away from the cornucopia. Shaggy and Ramona Flowers fight for the bag. Ramona Flowers gives up and retreats. Brian O'Connor runs away from the cornucopia. Legolas and Amy Pond threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. No! Legolas and Amy Pond are dead already! No! Scooby-Doo runs away from the cornucopia. Pumbaa runs away from the cornucopia. Jeez, okay, we're gonna have to... Okay. Day 1. Sam Winchester receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Timon stalks Dominic Toretto. Ducky finishes. Pumbaa diverts Rowley Jefferson's attention and runs away. Draco Malfoy tends to Green Lantern's wounds. Gimli receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Dr. Palmer practices his archery. The Doctor receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Robin and Harry Potter split up to search for resources. Dean Winchester overhears Scott Pilgrim and Ramona Flowers talking in the distance. Scooby-Doo injures himself! No! Shaggy overhears Deadpool and Brian O'Connor talking in the distance. Batman receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Greg Heffley thinks about home. He just writes it down in his journal, and he's just got a picture of Amy Pond, and just Amy Pond's dead corpse just drawn at the bottom of the page. Oh my god, I'm okay. 2 cannon shots can be heard. Legolas and Amy Pond. Oh dear, not at all what I was expecting. Oh no. What is it with Amy Pond leaving the Doctor for some guy? I don't think you failed the double suicide anyway. Scooby-Doo, Dominic Guerrero, and Green Lantern discuss the games that what might happen in the morning. Rowley Jefferson is awoken by nightmares. Deadpool falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Gimli defeats Greg Heffley in a fight but spares his life. Dr. Palmer cries himself to sleep. The Doctor starts a fire. Oh dear. Sam Winchester tends to Batman's wounds. Draco Malfoy receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Timon begs for Pumbaa to kill him. She refuses keeping Timon alive. I don't know how to change the he-she thing. That might have been something that was there, but Pumbaa's now a she. Dean Winchester questions their sanity. Brian O'Connor, Scott Pilgrim, and Robin track down and kill Shaggy. Holy hell. Ramona Flowers receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Ducky screams for help. Harry Potter sets up camp for the night. Oh dear. Ramona Flowers injures herself. Timon discovers a cave. Robin and Green Lantern hunt for other tributes. Scott Pilgrim and Rowley Jefferson work together to drown Brian O'Connor. Oh my god. This is absolutely brilliant. Sam Winchester hunts for other tributes. Dean Winchester and Draco Malfoy hunt for other tributes. Gimli's trap kills Duck. No, not Ducky! Oh, no, not Ducky. Batman attacks Scooby-Doo, but he manages to escape. Greg Heffley steals from Harry Potter while he isn't looking. Dr. Palmer steals from the Doctor while he isn't looking. Dominic Toretto receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Pumbaa goes hunting. The fallen tributes in day 2. Deadpool, Shaggy, Brian O'Connor, and Ducky. Oh dear. Okay. Night 2. Harry Potter, Timon, and Dominic Toretto sleep in shifts. Sam Winchester, Gimli, Dr. Palmer, and Green Lantern sleep in shifts. Dean Winchester and Scott Pilgrim talk about the tributes still alive. Pumbaa, Robin, Ramona Flowers, and Draco Malfoy sleep in shifts. The Doctor tries to sing himself to sleep. Scooby-Doo receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. That'll probably be the rest of the gang. Might even be Scrappy. I don't know. Batman and Greg Heffley run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Rowley Jefferson thinks about winning. Oh god, this is gonna be absolutely great. Greg Heffley hunts for other tributes. Dr. Palmer thinks about home. The Doctor sprains his ankle while running away from Dominic Toretto. Gimli and Draco Malfoy work together for the day. Pumbaa questions his sanity. Ramona Flowers makes a slingshot. Rowley Jefferson searches for a water source. Green Lantern receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Sam Winchester searches for firewood. Scooby-Doo travels to higher ground. Timon stalks Robin. Scott Pilgrim sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Batman defeats Dean Winchester in a fight, but spares her life. Harry Potter is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Nobody died that day. That's good. I mean, it's not good that the game's going on for too long. Harry Potter tends to Pumbaa's wounds. Batman receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Scooby-Doo sets up camp for the night. Dr. Palmer cooks his food before putting his fire out. The Draco Malfoy is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Ramona Flowers fends Robin, Sam Winchester, and Dominic Toretto away from her fire. Rowley Jefferson questions his sanity. Greg Heffley cries himself to sleep. Timon sets up camp for the night. The Doctor receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Thanks, Jack. Scott Pilgrim thinks about winning. Gimli, Dean Winchester, and Green Lantern discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Is it just me that, or does nobody seem to be sticking in their teams? Nobody seems to be like, oh dear, here we go. Pumbaa diverts Greg Heffley's attention and runs away. Green Lantern makes a wooden spear. Dr. Palmer poisons Timon's drink. He drinks it and dies. No! Dr. Palmer killed a fucking meerkat! Dominic Toretto attacks Sam Winchester, but he manages to escape. Rowley Jefferson, Scott Pilgrim, and Batman successfully ambush and kill Draco Malfoy, Scooby-Doo, and Harry Potter. Dean Winchester searches for firewood. Gimli runs away from the Doctor. Robin makes a slingshot. Ramona Flowers goes hunting. Okay. Oh my god. So, 4 people. Timon, Draco, Scooby, and Harry died in day 4. Oh my god. The Doctor sees a fire but stays hidden. Green Lantern questions her sanity. Robin, Ramona Flowers, Dean Winchester, and Dr. Palmer sleep in shifts. Gimli tries to treat her infection. Pumbaa and Dominic Toretto hold hands. No, I don't want to imagine Vin Diesel and a warthog. I don't want to imagine that. Greg Heffley cries himself to sleep. Rowley Jefferson decapitates Scott Pilgrim with a sword, and Batman throws a knife into Sam Winchester's head. Rowley! Rowley, no! Why? He's just decapitated Scott Pilgrim! Oh, you're not getting an extra life coin from that one. Pumbaa explores the arena. Batman stalks Dominic Toretto. Gimli overhears Dean Winchester and Robin talking in the distance. The Doctor tries to sleep through the entire day. Ramona Flowers receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Fuck off, Gideon. Rowley Jefferson discovers a cave. Greg Heffley collects fruit from a tree. Dr. Palmer runs away from Green Lantern. And so Scott Pilgrim and Sam Winchester are dead. I don't even know how many people are still alive here. Oh dear, here we go. Green Lantern, Dean Winchester, and Robin successfully ambush and kill Ramona Flowers, Dr. Palmer, and Rowley Jefferson. Batman cooks his food before putting his fire out. The Doctor looks at the night sky. Pumbaa tends to her wounds. Greg Heffley and Gimli cuddle for warmth. Dominic Toretto questions his sanity. The feast. What the hell's the feast? The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs of the tribute's families. Batman, Pumbaa, and Dean Winchester confront each other but grab what they want slowly to avoid conflict. Greg Heffley and Dominic Toretto get into a fight over raw meat, but Dominic Toretto gives up and runs away. Robin dies from an infection. The Doctor ambushes Green Lantern and kills her. Gimli decides not to go to the feast. Oh my god, we had a lot of people die. And Gimli goes hunting. Greg Heffley receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. That'll probably be Manny. Batman explores the arena. The Doctor camouflages himself in the bushes. Pumbaa travels to higher ground. Dominic Toretto discovers a river. Dean Winchester dies from hypothermia. I don't think leather jackets are actually that warm. So, holy hell, quite a lot of people died. Ramona Flowers, Dr. Palmer, Rowley Jefferson, Robin, Green Lantern, and Dean Winchester. Rowley Jefferson. God, the decapitation of Scott Pilgrim was really unexpected. Night 6. Gimli, Greg Heffley, and the Doctor sleep in shifts. Batman receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Dominic Toretto and Pumbaa sleep in shifts. Gimli discovers a cave. Pumbaa constructs a shack. Greg Heffley bashes the Doctor's head against a rock several times. Batman constructs a shack. Dominic Toretto collects fruit from a tree. The Doctor is dead. I repeat, Greg Heffley just absolutely pummeled the Doctor's head in. Oh my god. Pumbaa and Greg Heffley huddle for warmth. Dominic Toretto thinks about winning. Gimli cries herself to sleep. Batman tries to treat his infection. Greg Heffley is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Dominic Toretto explores the area. Gimli kills Batman for his supplies. Pumbaa receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. I am surprised that the warthog has managed to live, that a warthog from Africa has managed to live longer than a Gallifreyan. Well, maybe not a Gallifreyan anymore, but he's lived longer than an alien. A monstrous hurricane wreaks havoc on the arena. Dominic Toretto tries to save Gimli from being sucked into the hurricane, only to be sucked in as well. Pumbaa pushes Greg Heffley into an incoming boulder. Batman, Dominic Toretto, Gimli, and Greg Heffley have died. Pumbaa won! Pumbaa is the winner. Oh my god. What? What? Oh my god, why? What? Brian O'Connor got 1 kill. Scott Pilgrim got 5. Rowley Jefferson got 5. Dr. Palmer got 1. Robin got 4. Green Lantern got 3. Dean Winchester got 3. The Doctor got 1. Batman got 4. Gimli got 2. Greg got 1. Greg Heffley came second place. Scott Pilgrim killed 5 people that game. Wow. Okay, hold on. The summary. The bloodbath. Legolas and Amy Pond threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. No deaths occurred in day 1. Night 1, Deadpool falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Brian O'Connor, Scott Pilgrim, and Robin track down and kill Shaggy. Scott Pilgrim and Rowley Jefferson work together to drown Brian O'Connor. Gimli's trap kills Ducky. No deaths occur, no deaths occur, no deaths occur. Dr. Palmer poisons Simone's drink. He drinks it and it dies. Rowley Jefferson, Scott Pilgrim, and Batman successfully ambush and kill Draco Malfoy, Scooby-Doo, and Harry Potter. Rowley Jefferson decapitates Scott Pilgrim with a sword. Batman throws a knife into Sam Winchester's head. No deaths occur. Green Lantern, Dean Winchester, and Robin successfully ambush and kill Ramona Flowers, Dr. Palmer, and Rowley Jefferson. Robin dies from an infection. The Doctor ambushes Green Lantern and kills him. Dean Winchester dies from hypothermia. No deaths occur. Night 6, day 7. Greg Heffley bashes the Doctor's head against a rock several times. No deaths occurred. Night 7, day 8. Gimli kills Batman for his supplies. And the arena event that ends is the game. A monstrous hurricane wreaks havoc on the arena. Dominic Toretto tries to save Gimli from being sucked into the hurricane, only to be sucked in as well. And Pumbaa pushes Greg Heffley into an oncoming boulder. The winner is Pumbaa from District 5. That is not at all what I was expecting. Scott Pilgrim and Rowley Jefferson got the most amount of kills. Oh my god, that was awesome. If you guys like this video and you want me to do this again with different characters, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This was absolutely amazing, and I really want to do this again. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave different characters in the comments for who you want to see put up against each other next. It could be YouTubers, it could be more movie characters, it could even be yourself if you felt like it. Yeah, this was awesome. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.